a bit of a teach together try lesson. So we can do it together. That means I'm going to have to move some of that. Yes? Okay, so someone's just claimed that I've done something twice there. And I think young Gabriella thinks that I've replicated B in C. And no, there's more going on in B than there is going on in C. Isn't there? There's more going on in B than there is going on in C. I'm actually going to do this one with you, but if you want to just go ahead and do it yourself, that's fine. But for those who go, Mr. Burns, I want to do it with someone because this is we're doing it together component. I'm going to be asking you some questions. Okay, so let me just move this off here, and I should have done this before the lesson. I'm just realising now this would have worked better. Copy, Mr. Burns. Go to a new page. Hold it down. Paste. Oh, gee, you're clever, Mr. Burns. All right. Group. Hope people on the video are watching this and are impressed at how skillful I am. All right. Now, so those who are doing this with me, let's just work it out. What's the first thing we might do? What do you think, Emily? Yeah, Emily said divide 690 into 3. I think that's a great idea because we've got to find out what a third is, don't we? So we divide 690 by 3 because we're going to find out what a third is first. So we've got to find out what a third is before we can find out the discount. So 3 into 690, anybody know, by the way, what 3 into 690 is? Do you know, Matt? Let me just double check. I think you're right, 230. 3 into 6 goes 2, 3 into 9 goes 3, 3 into 0 goes 0. Matt was perfectly correct. Nice work. So we've found out that a third equals 690. Oh, is that the sum finished now? No is the answer from the class. Good, why not? What have we got to do now? What have we got to do now? James? Sorry? No, because we haven't even finished. We're not at our final solution. We've found out what a third is, but he didn't pay a third. He was given a third discount. He was given a third off. He was given a third off the price. But he actually paid, he didn't pay a third, did he? He was given a third off. So what have we got to do now? What have we got to do now? What do you... You know, if I give you some money off the price, that doesn't mean that's what you pay. That means, you know, you pay another sum. But how do we find out what that other sum is, Finn?
You minus the 230 off the 690.
That's right, mate. That's exactly it. You take the 230 off the 690, don't you? Because 690 is the total price, but we found out what a third was. Sorry, a third didn't equal that, by the way. A third equaled 230. Sorry about that. 690 was the total price. You got to take away 230 because that was, you know, the amount that he saved, wasn't it? Which, by the way, anyone know what it is? 690 take away 230, Gemma? I think it probably is. Yeah, it's 460. Okay, so that's the answer. What one does that match? I hope I got it right. I hope it matched one of the other ones. Okay, which one did we like? Which one do you think it was? Which one was it, Peter? It was B, wasn't it? It was B. Okay, now we've got to talk why it was B. Now we've got to say it. We've done it in numbers, now we've got to turn it into sentences. This is the hard bit. Let's go and do some explaining. You're helping me out. You're helping me out. Who's starting off my sentence? Thanks very much. First I'll just minimise this. Oh, yuck. And group. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. How do we write it down as a sentence? This will take a little while. We've got to do it. Can you start me off, Daniel?
Fred paid $460.
No, mate. That's just the end. Tell me how we solved it. Let me start you off. The TV was $690, right? We just did the sum together, guys. Talk me through in English. What did we do? What did we do first? Pearson? Okay, but Fred had 1/3 off. So we divided. Pearson, can you help me out, mate? So we divided what? Yeah, so we divided 690 by 3. Yep, I know it takes long, but it's important. Which gave us what? Which gave us 230. What did we do after that? TV was 690, but Fred had 1/3 off. So we divided 690 by 3, which gave us 230. What do we do then? The people who get low C's would have gone the answer's 230 because they haven't done the rest. What do we do after that? Emily, what do we do?
You've actually got the sum wrong.
Oh, have I?
On the where it actually says three different ones, you've done u minus 8. That's double. You times it by 2.
Oh, yeah, but I just said that's not wrong. That's just a different way. That's a different way. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's a different way. I found 1/3, then doubled it, found 2/3. Or you could have taken away 1/3. No, I'm fine. Okay, what do we do next? Tell me. This is important. I want you to go well on this, so I want you to be able to write it down in sentence form. Marcus.
We subtracted 690 by 230.
Great. Then can you say that more carefully? We subtracted what? We subtracted 230 from what, mate? Yeah. And what do we get?
460.
Good. We subtracted 230 from 690 and got $460. Okay, and that was what he paid. You don't have to write that down, that's pretty obvious. Who's got a question about that? If anyone didn't do it with me, can you read out for me what you got? I would love to hear some people who just did it all by themselves. Kate, nice big voice. Okay, the cost of the TV is $690. And let me go back up to my problem if you could. The cost of the TV is $690, yes? Fred was given a 1/3 discount. So 690 divided by 3 equals 230. Yep. Which is 1/3 of 690. Yes? But Fred got 1/3 off. So 1/3, which is 230, times 2 equals 460. Which is 1/3 off the $690, or you could have said which is 2/3 of $690. That's great, Kate. Thanks a lot. Any other sharers? Do you want to share, Tom? Go on, mate. Let's hear it. The TV was $690, but Fred got a 1/3 discount. So he divided 690 by 3. Which pardon? Which goes 230 times. So 1/4 is not 1/4. No way. 1/3. He said 1/4, and I've got the recording evidence. Now 1/3 is 230. Yeah. Then we doubled it. Which gave us 460, because you can either find out what 2/3 is, or you can take 1/3 away from the whole, can't you? It gives you the same answer. That's great, mate. I really liked it. Matt, last one. Let's hear it. I want to hear it. Go on, big voice.
Because the TV cost $690.
Because the TV cost $690.
And then you divide it by 3 because
because he got a discount.
a discount and like
Yeah, it's not clear enough, is it? And then you times it by 2 because you got a discount. It's not clear enough. Right? The best ones, Matthew, and by the way, for your assessment year 5, wake up a little, the best ones will be really clear. They'll be as explicit and clear as I am. The TV was $6.90, but Fred had 1/3 off, so he divided $6.90 by 3, which gives us $230. Give us the answers in your answer. Like, don't say this and that, this and that. Tell us what the figures are, Matt, right? Then we subtracted $230 from $6.90 and got $460. Okay? And you know, to be even clearer, I could have written that was what he paid. That would have been even better. I give myself an A for that. That was what he paid. Guys, I'm going to reiterate that. I'm talking to you now. Be explicit. Be very clear in your writing. You don't do this all the time. This is a special thing I'm assessing. But I'm trying to get you to make your thinking visible on the paper. Because I can't often mark your brains unless I see it on the paper. I can't open your head and see what's in there. This shows me what's in there. Sorry, Hugo. I'll get that for you, mate. Alright, you've had enough help with Mr. Burns. I did one for you. We've done one together. So I've done the teaching. We've done the together. Now it's up to try. You're doing it all by yourself. You're doing it all by yourself. Here we go. I'll read it out for you. Then you're going to do it all by yourself. It's not going anywhere, Gabriella. Right with us. The fun run had 4 drink stations from start to finish. How long was the run if the drink stations were 5 kilometres apart? The fun run had 4 drink stations from start to finish. How long was the run if the drink stations were 5 kilometres apart? I want you to work it out. I want you to tell me which solution is right and why. Work it out. Which solution is right and why, and write it down. This is a lot of writing, this lesson. That's a maths writing lesson. It's a maths writing lesson. I'm just going to press pause on that now for the listener, because there's going to be just a lot of time while the students are working by themselves. So I'm just going to press pause. Oh, I just had a look at this, and I'm glad if you're listening on video you get to fix it up, because my poor old class didn't get to. But I'll give them another chance. Because actually, the right answer is not down there. The right answer is not down there. So I'm going to give my dear class another chance to do that, and I'm going to fix it up. But it's sort of going to give it away. But, you know what, Year 5, I'm not so much interested in you getting the right answer. I'm interested in you explaining the right answer. So let's see you explain why. Let's see you explain why